Hey, wagwan people. Crypto Yardy representing. Let's jump into this one because I've been asked to do a video on some of the lending platforms that we were in. And as many of you guys know, I no longer do updates because most of them they're scammed. Some of them have just returned, believe it or not. So I didn't have the need to, and because I'm in P3D, which is just decentralized, and these said lending platforms is what I made me realize how lucky we are to have something like P3D. So I just go and say, why should I talk about these lending platforms which are scams? But it seems as if some of them, they are at least trying, and a subscriber had asked me to speak about it in my previous video. He commented and said, hey, talk about some of these, and I think I owe you guys that at least, since some of these, well, I think all of these that I'm going to talk about are ones that I was promoting. Alright, so let's start off with Bankcoin, which I think is doing, hey, well, not at this price, you probably say no, but hey, compared to some other coins or some of them that actually scammed us, it's doing pretty well. The highest I think it went when it came on coin market cap was at 10 cents. It's now at 7 cents. Let me see just to make sure how high it was. You are bloody kidding me. Start saying it was 19 cents at one point. I've got a few of these, and hey man, I think if I've seen this I would have probably nah, I've got enough to go and sell at that point. But I did participate in the ICO before the donut man decided that they weren't paying him enough, and he dumped on them and told his subscribers to dump. And it's funny, any ICO that this guy gets involved with, it usually fails, or when he decides to not promote them anymore, that's when they come to life. It's unbelievable. As I always say in previous videos, he's a jinx. So yeah, that's what's going on with Bankcoin. I mean, I don't think anyone can go ahead and call them a scam anymore. I mean, if you go ahead and call them a scam, you're going to have to call a lot of other coins which are in the top 100 scam as well. Since Bankcoin, they've done so much. I mean, obviously you can stake, you can mine, and all of these things. Even this one here, it's clickable. If you click on it, it takes you to a new site, to another site. So this is their main site. They got the lotto. Let me just click on some of this to show that it works. They got the lotto links where they play the lottery. So there you can see that's the lottery. I should probably go into, I'm sorry guys, I should probably go into it but I'm just not interested in these anymore, and I know a lot of you are going to be upset. But hey man, at least I'm not calling it a scam, because I don't think it is weak. Anyone that calls it a scam at this point should go ahead and call a lot of other kinds scam. I mean, they've also got their exchange as well. So it shows you that they're here to stay, and unlike most of the other lending platform, as you can see, they're listed. They're listed on coin market cap. They haven't got listed on any major exchanges. Let me just check, because we haven't been following it. But I think the only exchange that was being stocks.exchange. Yes, and that is it. That's it. And you can see they've only had a volume of 4,626, and this price, do I think it's cheap for what they're doing and what they've accomplished so far? Yes, I do think it's cheap. And at one time I was thinking of taking a gambling buy somewhere, but I was like, hey, let me just leave it alone. But for those of you that are involved in Bankcoin, and if you've got a lot of them, then I think you should be happy with yourselves. They are, as I said, they've done way more than many of the coins in the top 100. You can enter the lot. I don't want to go into it, man. It's gonna, but you can. This is a working site. You can enter into the lottery. I think last time, I think it takes like 30 Bankcoin because of the current value to buy a ticket, which should be probably would it be like $3 US dollars? $2.50. I can't remember how much it really cost. Last time I looked, this wasn't even updated, and right now you can see that it is updated, the price of BTC and Ethereum. So it goes to show that they've been putting in the work. So big up to Bankcoin for coming to fruition, and big up to those of you, sorry, who've got a significant holding. I mean, I've got a holding, and even when it was down to 3 cents on stock exchange, I was thinking I should buy more because I could see that they was putting in work and they wanted to stay around. But my thing was, hey, the hype had died. But who knows, man, for what they're trying to do, you never know, guys. Next one, Bitfinite. So they've come back. I should have read the Telegram. I should have bring up the Telegram so I could read exactly what it is, but I just go off by what I can remember. And it's that they've rebranded their coin to something. I think it's MZB. Hey, I should have done more research. But at least they're trying as well. So what's happening? The coins that people were selling and buying on stocks that exchange were too cheap. So people accumulated way too many, and they've decided that, hey, we're gonna swap back these coins for these new coins for, I think it's $6, just to make themselves sustainable. And that's what they've gone and done. And I think they've also got another, I know that they've got their exchange, and I think they've also got another site, if I can. But yeah, they're at least trying. I mean, people are calling them scammers as well. At least they're here and they're trying. I guess you could say, hey, they're gonna, I just cannot get into these ones. And I've got coins on here as well. I haven't signed in to see if these coins have been changed or to even look how to change. So all of these I'm talking about, I've got coins in. But as I said, guys, and I mean, it is an investment, so I should keep an eye on it. But after P3D, I just cannot bring myself to get involved with any of these. And when I say get involved, I mean like go ahead and buy more and do videos on them. I just haven't got that, passion about it. So for that, I apologize. And I do understand that I do owe you guys updates on these coins since. But at least you guys can't say, hey, I made money off of you doing this. So for that reason, my conscience is clear that I can go ahead and do as I please. Thorncoin, last I seen of them is that the price had pumped from 7 cents to 70 cents, like in a day or two. So, I mean, for them, I haven't got any coins because I sold once they came out. I sold like at $1.75 when they first came out. And I got a lot of bashing for that when I was making videos about Thorncoin. But that's because I could see what was happening with these lending platforms. And as soon as they come out, people started dumping. So I just went ahead and I dumped what I had. And I'm now happy I did so. As I said, the price was down to 7 cents. Now it's up to 70 cents. And maybe it's even higher, I don't know, or lower right now, I do not know. But once again, there is someone that's trying. Some people say that they're here just to try to extract some more BTC from other people. I would think that they've probably lost more BTC staying up than they're going to gain from the time that they've been staying up. But who knows, it could be a elaborate ploy. But for those of you that are in it and you believe in it, then go ahead and take part, man. I'm not here to tell people what to do with their money. I mean, especially in this space. And that's why I don't make any videos talking about the scam, because I think that most of us that are in this space, we know what we're getting involved in, and it's a gamble that we're taking. And that's why even with the smart contracts, I don't tell people, hey, do not buy this coin or buy this one. I mean, yeah, I promote P3D, but I don't go on telling people not to get into clones, because I know that these are people that are taking gamble. They know what they're doing. They're aware that it's a gamble, and they're just trying to see who can scam whom the best. Another one I should talk about, which since this is the one that I've got a lot of holdings in, since I was in it from the ICO, well, the pre-sale ICO. I mean, thankfully for myself, I did make back my, investment, plus a whole lot more before they went down the drain. They're currently, last time I looked, which was yesterday, they was at 4 cents. You must remember that they're coming from a high of $4. So they've rebranded from Lent Connect into ETL, and they just went and they had this pegged price at $5, and I think that was what ruined them. So now they've stopped the lending, which is This is what this coin is about. They've stopped the lending, and the guy, that Sam, who says he's the dev. At first when he came on, he was only an admin, and then he next thing I heard is that he's a dev and a CEO. Is to see someone tell you that, hey, come back in a month's time, go focus on other coin. That's what the guy said. This was a post that he made saying, go focus on other coins, come back in a month's time. It's like you owning a restaurant and telling someone, hey, go eat at that other restaurant. My restaurant is crap. And I just laughed when I saw this. And guys, I've got over 100,000 in loans in this one here, but it's not even worth even taking on any. Well, I guess it is, because at least you still be getting something, no matter how tiny it is. But for me, it's less like, and I can't be bothered to check up on this daily for this pittance. Because what happened, because they're now pegged at $2, you're gonna have to take out whatever money in US dollars at $2 to get the ETL token. So let's say you got $1,000 to get those ETL tokens. You're gonna end up with 500 ETL tokens, and then you're gonna have to sell that for 4 cents. So you probably end up, I don't know, man, do the math. It will tell you if you're selling 500 coins for 4 cents, you know how much money you're ending up with, and to come away. And for that to be started at $1,000 and you end up with that amount it's ridiculous. So I just keep reinvesting in the hope that, you know, they'll come back and they'll do something. Am I confident that they will? Man, I don't even think about it. So it is what it is. People are still buying the coins currently because some people are saying, hey, it's cheap, and some people do believe in them. They said that they're gonna have other ICOs listed on their exchange, other coins listed on their exchange, one namely being TRT, which I think is one of their own ICO, to be honest, since they've got the same admins and they're also on the same servers. I mean, even before this was discovered, I knew that it had to be their thing. But hey, as I said, it's a gamble, and I can't just, I'm not going to go ahead and close my account. As I said, I've got over 100,000 in loans and whatever else, and even more so in coins. Well, not in the value of the coin at the current 4 cents, but I've got a lot of coins as well, or tokens, whatever. So that's what's going on with ETL. The guy said give him a month. He said that about a week ago. So hey, you still got 20 or whatever days to go to see if he will do anything. Next one we should go ahead and talk about is Arb. I see some people bashing arbitrage. Hey, it's another lending platform that's now changing to what's it called? They're doing arbitraging, obviously. I've still got tokens in here as well from the ICO, so I can't go ahead and shut my account down. I've got it in the A-bot, which pays out like 1% an average daily, which is very good if you ask me. The thing is that you're only, right now people are selling on the cheap, so you can only get these coins. You can only sell them. You can only sell your profits for 6 cents, but the thing is that they still allow you to lend at $1. Not lend, they allow you to put your, hey, people who follow this, they will know what it's about, man. They are trying their best as well. Some would say they're trying their best to rip us off some more, hey, but they're still around, and you can currently, you can withdraw your earnings from them. So, hey, they're doing what they're supposed to do, right? So I can't argue with that. Next one they asked me to talk about was this one here, Goldgate. Last I knew of Goldgate, because I've got tokens as well, but last I knew of them is that they were on hit BTC, and I tried to look to see if I could see the value of it. I mean, when I did look, I think it must have been valued like at 2 cents, and this was like a month or maybe longer ago. So I don't know if it's gone up or down. I don't know what's happening with hit BTC either. And I've got a few coins on here. I've got Wax. I've got what else have I got? I've got Nexo tokens on here. Hey, but I don't know what's happening here. Let me see if I can refresh. And last time I seen, I think that hey, it is what it is. Let's hope that it's just it's my server. It's that I'm using here. But yeah, that's what's going on for these coins. People, is there any other coins that are currently up that we was involved in? But yeah, man, so Bankcoin, Bitfinite, Thorncoin, formerly Lend Connect, ETL, formerly Lend Connect, Arbitrage, and Goldgate. I think for Goldgate, hey, it's too little for you to make any money from. But the one that's doing the biggest of the business of all of these, how many are there? Is it 5 or 6 of them I've talked about? The one that's doing the most currently is Bankcoin. So big up to them and big up to those who've got holdings in these ones. People, let me know what you think, and I apologize for not having the passion to talk about them. Boom.